Alright, this video I'm going to teach you how to fade your own hair. I know I've made some videos on this, but hey, I'm going to keep making them whenever I cut my hair because I just want to keep pumping out videos out there and help people out. Alright, so this is how I do it. You need some clippers. I recommend the Wall brand, W-A-H-L. Recommend that brand. It's one of the best brands. You need another mirror. You need a mirror, and you need another mirror. 2 mirrors you need. Alright, so what I do is I basically comb my hair with this thing to straighten out everything. And I'm going to cut the top. Now when you cut the top, if you want to leave it a little bit longer, then you can't really use a clipper and just go straight on the head, otherwise it's going to be too short. So this right here is longer than the longest setting that they give you, which is a number 8. The number 8 is about 1 inch long hair, but this is a little bit longer, so can't use that. So what I gotta do is I use number 0, and I'll cut my hair as if it's scissors. All I do is just run it through like this. Run it through the top. Just to cut out any of the uneven hairs. The nice thing about cutting your own hair is that you can do it at any time of day. Right now it's like past midnight. It's like 12:30 a.m. and I'm cutting my hair. I don't know any barbershop that's open at this time of hour. So once you know how to cut your own hair, you can do it at any time. You can cut your hair. I cut my hair about once a week or once every 2 weeks. But sometimes I usually cut it like once a week, and you know, you can keep it looking nice more consistently because you could do it whenever you want and you don't gotta worry about paying out money. So it's a nice thing about cutting your own hair. Alright, so I cut the top at the length that I'm satisfied with. Now I'm gonna come down the sides. I use a 0 to begin with, but you don't have to use a 0. You can put a 1 on there, 2 or 3 or whatever if you want your sides longer, but I like it short. I'm putting a 0. I'm gonna go up to where my eyebrow is right here and go all the way around. Alright, this is a number 0. So this is the shortest that you could possibly cut it with this clipper. It can't go any shorter than this. That's what you call number 0. Has no clip on it. It's just a blade. You go all the way around. You gotta make sure you get that line straight. If you don't get that line straight, then it's gonna causing you problems later on. You need to try to get that line straight. Go all the way around. Make sure you get the butt. Make sure you get that neck as well. I'm gonna have to use the double mirror for the back part, but right now I'm just getting the lower part by the neck, but I'm gonna need that double mirror to straighten it out. Remember I said about where the eyebrow level is. That's how far up you want to go. Okay, now I'm going to start using that mirror. Make sure that it's straight. And you pretty much want to be proficient with both hands. Right now I'm using my left hand to shave it. And then I have to switch over to the right. Now I've been doing this for over close to 20 years now. Cutting my own hair for like 20 years, so I'm pretty used to this. Cutting it the way I want it. Alright, so you go all the way around. Now you got this line. You got this line coming here, and this is called fading. You got to get rid of this line. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a number 2 right now. Number 2 on the clipper. This is number 2. Throw it on there, and I'm going to just go all the way up to here with that number 2. So I'm just shaving the hair above that line with a number 2. Now don't go inwards, go upwards, okay? Not inwards, but up. Because once you start going inwards, it start looking like a mohawk. And that is clearly not something that we want right now. Okay, so we got a number 2. Now what I'm going to throw on there is a number 1. Number 1 clipper, which looks like this. Throw it on there. And now I'm going to try to start getting rid of that line. So I just go over there and I brush it upwards a little bit. Not too much, maybe go up about 1 centimeter. All the way around. This is not going to get rid of the line, but this is going to prepare you to get rid of it in the next step. So I'm going up there, about 1 centimeter high. Now the line is not as visible, but clearly it's still there. Now I'm going to go to a 1.5, just raise it up a little bit. Raise it up. This is a 1.5. Now I'm going to go a little bit higher. Get rid of that second line that I just created right there. So 1.5, and remember I just used the 2 before. So the 2 is right after the 1.5, so that second line should pretty much be eliminated with this 1.5. Second line is the one that's a little bit higher. Go all the way around. Pretty much it's important that you learn how to use both hands. Without learning how to use both hands, it's going to be quite difficult. So you need to learn how to shave with both hands. Alright, so now I'm going to take that 1 off and I'm going to go to the 0.5. Not the 0, but the 0.5. I raise up the blade a little bit. And this is the part where I'm going to get rid of that line. The line that I originally created. Just go up just about, as I stated, about 1 centimeter high to get rid of that line. Make sure you get both sides. And then we're going to get the back of the head. Alright, so let's try to get rid of that line. You got to kind of brush it softly or go up softly. Don't press on too hard. And don't, make sure you go up. Up. Don't create another line. Once you create another line, you're going to have problems. Okay, because then you keep going higher and higher and higher. Then it ends up turning into something like a mohawk. Alright, so I pretty much got rid of that line. But I see on the back part, it's not looking the way that I really want it to look. So I'm going to put on the number 1 back up on the number 1. I'm going to try to straighten out that back part. It's a little bit I want to get rid of some of that hair back there, because it's not really even, I can see. So we'll go a little higher with this number 1. Okay, so what's going on is that I'm going a little bit high with this number 1, higher than I would want to, but I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. Alright, so what's happening is on the left side of my face, you know, it's a little too much hair over here, so I'm gonna put a number 2 on there. Number 2, and brush it up towards like this to fix it. And you just brush it just a little bit, because you don't want to go inside. As soon as you start going inside, as I stated, it starts going into like a mohawk, and we do not want that. Okay, so gotta make sure it goes straight up. Just brush it just a little bit like this. Don't go inwards, otherwise it's gonna make it look all messed up. Take a look around, it's looking pretty decent. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it back on the 0, so no clipper at all. And this you gotta be very careful not to mess up, but just make sure that you be very careful and just go just a little bit, just to fix the hairs, the little hairs that might be sticking out a little bit. Go straight up. Now I'm gonna go over the top a little bit. I'm pretty much done. I'm just like making sure that I get all the little hairs that might be sticking out a little bit. Just making it look a little uneven. Brush up the hair around your so the fade is just making sure that the line is not there any longer. Looks pretty decent to me. Okay, so pretty much that's it. The fade is done. I'm satisfied. And there you go. There's your little quick tutorial. Hope I helped out a few people over there. And try it out yourself. Something you're not going to get perfect right away. But the more you do it, the more confidence that you have. And like I said, you know, you need to learn how to do both hands in order to make it smooth. Alright, so try it out and don't mess it up too much, but try it out and go from there. Alright?